Hi, my name is Maor. Today I would like to talk to you about a very different subject than the ones that I usually talk about. And it's about sharing my ayahuasca experiences. So far, and this is the year 2017, I've had about 15 ayahuasca ceremonies in my life. Most of them were done in South and Central America. Now, before we get into it, I would like to explain to people that haven't experienced ayahuasca yet, that ayahuasca is not a drug, or it's not from the drug family. We call it a medicine because it's somehow a vibration that you connect with. This vibration actually lowers the ego and allows the person to see itself without the boundaries, without the walls, without the stories that we have built over the years. So in some way you can call it a self-truth drug that you want to experience. Now, these ceremonies are done usually with shamans. Some people are brave enough to do it by themselves. They can be found all over the world. Usually people are very afraid to experience something new. But if you are intending to do so, the ayahuasca ceremony will call you. Eventually you will find a person that knows another person that knows these type of ceremonies. In my own experience, I was called to serve, meaning called to serve as a light worker. I was told several times during the ceremonies that I should teach, that I should give out information, that I should try to transcend normality into spirituality, because I have a unique gift of explaining myself and being able to move things beyond the law of material into the law of just beingness, and somehow knowing both worlds very well, as I'm very extreme in both of them, I can explain it. And that's why it came back to me all the time. It's sort of like our subconscious is telling us something and it repeats it until we do something about it, like a person we need to react with or engage with, or like a thought that doesn't stop coming until we actually do something about it, as if our guides are telling us something. It's the intuition. It's sort of like if you are hearing about a book twice in the same week, you should go and read it. If you feel something towards a person, you should go react to it, meaning being with this person, tell him, express yourself with him. And quite the opposite, the same as the opposite, meaning if a person doesn't feel good to you, you should probably just take some distance. So in my own ayahuasca experience, one of them, I was just told how to build the breatharian process initiation that I teach today. Meaning I had all these questions, I have great intent to build the best process in the world, the best workshop for people to get into a higher consciousness with themselves. And suddenly I went into the zone, as you would call it, and the medicine came up, and I saw a yin and yang structure. It was blue and red. The blue was on the top with a dot of blue in the red, and the red was on the bottom. And I asked it with my thoughts, as in my imagination obviously, asked it, what are you? And she said, I am the energy of the process of the workshop that you're going to build. I know that you're afraid right now because you don't want to take the responsibility for something so greater than yourself. But I'm here to explain to you everything that you want to know, all the questions that you have that are still unanswered. And then I started asking all these questions that I already had, should I balance between men and women? How many people should I take with me? How many days of dry fast should I do? Which type of meditations and which type of breathing techniques can bring them to the ultimate, or doing it in the best way for them? And most, I would say about 80 or 90% of the questions were answered immediately, intuitively, as if while I was asking the question, the answer was already forming in my mind, which was amazing for me. I understood it immediately. And the rest of them, I just made up until I saw that it became perfect. But the thing was that I had to just let go. I can tell you that in the first ayahuasca experiences I had, I always came with questions. I had this page and a pen with me, and occasionally I came up from my meditation, wrote it down. But after a while, you understand that you just need to trust and to let go. Meaning you have to trust the spirit, whatever it is that you call spirit. You can call it God, your guiding angels, you can call it yourself, your higher self, your subconscious. Everyone calls it differently, but you just need to be in the trust and let go. And this we can take into our own life. In the beginning, when we are in the having stage of life, we want to have a love, we want to have a relationship, we want to have money, we want to have abundance, we want to have respect. And with time, we're moving towards the being part of our life, to just be in the present moment. So we're just in the 1% of the thoughts here, and we don't have to think that much when we're just here. So my ayahuasca experience really taught me how to be much more present. It has taught me to accept the fact that there are things that are much beyond this world, that I understood them in my mind, in the mental body. But then I really experienced them and understood that I can connect with a vibration that is higher than me. And I can do that without taking any supplements, even if there are natural supplements. We can get to that level. Now, I personally can't tell you to do it or don't do it. It's really individual. I will never go against a person's path. I do know that doing this can sometimes be equal to like 2 years of meditations in the mountains maybe. And a lot of people who are afraid of doing something like ayahuasca will probably say, I don't do anything that is like a drug. I'm telling you already, it's not like a drug. And people from all ages, both sexes, do it just to experience it for the first time. If there's something that I'm afraid of, then I will want to go against that thing, the resistance, and understand usually that when I come out the other side, I'm more mature. I'm not afraid of it anymore, and I understand why I had to do it. Now, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you to think about if you're resisting and you're restricting yourself in some way, limiting yourself. Yes, this is a shortcut, and yes, some people don't like to take the shortcuts. However, in this day and age, many people are opening their mind to understand that the shortcuts exist here naturally for us to take them. It's sort of like going to the gym for 10 years or going to the gym for 1 month and experiencing the same results. And most people would press that green big button and do that. Why? Because it's easier, because it's faster, because we do it all the time. This is the 21st century. We do things that are much worse, much faster, and experience the good and bad results from it. However, you should also understand that some people don't have such a good journey as I did. Some people that come with a lot of fear, some people that have a lot to deal with in their life, usually will find themselves having a few hours that might be suffering. And after those few hours, they will feel awesome, but during those few hours, you might feel regret, you might feel, why the hell did I do it? But in the end, you'll feel amazing, because there's a lot that the body needs to let go. There's a lot of cleansing being done. Some people throw up, I would say about 80–90%. They drink it, they can't handle it, and it's good. It's a type of the detox. Ayahuasca will make you throw up everything that it doesn't need anymore in the body. And after that, you'll feel great. So there's a lot more for me to say, obviously. Each experience was very unique. Some experiences, I think about 2 from the ones that I had, I didn't feel almost anything. I mean, I didn't come with any new downloads anymore, any new information. I went in the morning and I was like, why did I do it? I should never do it again. But after that I did, and sometimes I did get new things. So it always helps to come with some sort of understanding, appreciation, respect towards the medicine. And don't fight it. Just let go and allow it to show you whatever it is that needs to be shown to you. Because you know there's certain things that you're dealing with and you need to understand, you want to understand, so you're actually asking with respect from this medicine, from this plant, help, and allow it to assist you in the best way it finds to assist you. Just let go. So thank you very much. My name is Maor. You may find more of my videos on my YouTube channel, or just visit my page www.raymaor.com.